Hi guys, it's your girl and you're live with Lash. I hope everyone is having a good day and I'm here to make your day better. But before we move on, let's introduce my co-host Yvonne.
What up, Lash?
Hi.
I am so hyped today because number one, as always, you look stunning, amazing, and fabulous. But number two, I am pretty sure that my future ex-wife is going to be on this show today.
There you go.
I cannot wait. And I already can tell you which one it's going to be, but I don't want to give away a spoiler. You know, we keep the spoilers in-house.
Okay. There's Javon, sharpshooter, shooting his shot, but okay. So before we move on, hope everyone's following my socials already if you haven't already learned. But okay. So let's introduce the guest of today.
You ready to introduce the guest of today?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, so we're going to introduce now the guest of today. And we're going to Jemima Osunde is an actress, model, and presenter. You can see Jemima online as Layla on episode 9 of MTV's Sugar, Alone Together YouTube series. Jemima has a degree in physiotherapy from the University of Lagos. Sophie Alakija is an actress, model, and presenter, gradually becoming a household name in the Nollywood industry. Fans are familiar with Sophie's talent for flowing on the mic. Will she share bars on Live with Lash? Let's see.
Hi Jemima, hi Sophie.
Hi.
Wait, Jemima, you muted. 1 second. So yeah, hi Jemima, hi Sophie. Welcome to Live with Lash. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. So Jemima looks very glammed up today. Do you want to tell us what that's about?
Yes, I did not wake up like this, guys. I'm in the middle of a photo shoot.
So what you do?
You're still gorgeous regardless.
Yeah. You can do it.
I didn't get that.
What have you been up to during quarantine?
Oh, I've just been momming and
my network is not great. Sorry, can you repeat that?
I said, what have you been up to during quarantine?
What have I been up to? Work, pretty much. Monday to Friday, I'm at the hospital working, and then the weekends are they're supposed to be my rest days, but I end up not resting because that's when I end up shooting content. Like today, I'm having a photo shoot with my makeup artist, Zainab Aziz, and hairstylist Funke Adefunke. So that's pretty much my routine. Work at the hospital during the week and then content production during the weekends.
So we're going to also how you manage this work as well. So before we get into that, this is what have you been up to during quarantine?
I can barely hear you. Your audio is muffled.
yeah.
Give me 1 second. I'll be back. Yvonne?
Of course I can. So Lash is going to get her unmuffling muffled, and then we're going to come right back into the show. This is the fun part of doing a live with Lash show. It's because we can get through all the technical difficulties and then cut them out again, and nobody will ever see them. So what we're going to do is when Lash comes back, we're going to just take it back from when she asked where or what have you guys been doing during quarantine. Jemima, are you okay?
There.
I'm all right. I can hear you. I couldn't hear her.
You're currently frozen right now.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
How is it now? Am I still frozen?
Nope. Yeah. It looks like this would be the Live with Lash show featuring Javon and Sophie because we're the only ones that have a great connection today.
I mean.
There you are. You're good now.
There we have your highlights back. Girl,
Yes.
look at your face.
Okay, I think
Yeah.
it's because I
I
was on
can't
mobile
breathe.
data, but I'm back on Wi-Fi.
Ah,
Okay, so you look great. Lash will be back in a moment, so you guys give her just a moment. And then here she is now. Lash, can you hear us?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
No, you're still muffled.
I'll be back again.
This is a fun show already. Like, how can you not enjoy this, right?
I've been laughing the whole time.
Me too. So let's just go ahead and say that today's Muffled Lash is being brought to you by Sprite. I don't
Yay.
know. We need sponsors. So she'll be back in a moment. While she's getting together, Jemima, what are you shooting today? What type of photo shoot are you doing?
It's pretty much just content from my social media, as well as it's the whole team. So everyone's coming on board with their different departments. My makeup artist Zainab Aziz, who's also like into skin work, as you can see. She's
It's
also a
blinding.
photographer. She's also a photographer. She's wow, she's a lot of things.
Well,
She's
she is killing it for you today. So make sure that you give her lots of love. Can you
she's
show her on
here. She can
camera?
hear you.
Show her on camera real quick just so we can way better.
Oh, no way. She's shy. She's definitely not going to want to come on camera. She's very shy. No.
Gotcha,
But yes,
gotcha.
we're also trying to sell this. I don't know if you can see the pigment in my eyelids. Because she owns a business called Luster. So we're selling this, selling skin work. For me, it's just skin, beauty, all of that. It's a whole bunch of things in one.
Nice, nice. Lash is right now a red glob. So
I can see you now.
Can you hear me now?
yes,
Oh, it's a lot better.
so much better.
Okay,
Yeah.
so live with Lash should be from the phone today, not the laptop.
That's fine. And the power of editing will cut it right on up and make it seem like you were right next to him the whole time. So this is what we're going to do. We need Lash. You're going to start from asking them what have they been doing during quarantine. Jemima, you're going to go first, and then Sophie. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, Lash, are you good to go?
Yeah.
I'll give you a second to put the phone
Yeah, give me a second.
down.
Oi.
And this is the reason why I will be flying to the UK next week to do the show live with Lash in person. Who wants to stand
Next
out?
week. How do you want to get there?
By boat, or I'm gonna have to
Boat.
swim.
Yeah, it might take you a few days, months, actually.
I think I'm
Maybe.
good now.
I don't even know if it's possible by boat. I wish you all the best. Safe journey.
Thank you. Lash, you ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna be from what have you guys been doing during quarantine? Starting with Jemima and then Sophie. In 3.
So what have you been up to during quarantine? Jemima first.
Not much. Not much, if I'm being honest. There's a lot of restrictions, so I can't do most of what I would have loved to do. But what I've been up to is going to work at the hospital. I have to go to work Mondays to Fridays. And then during the weekends, I shoot my content for social media, videos for all my social media platforms, pictures, and whatever content I'm, contracted to do for that period. Yeah, that's pretty much what I've been up to. Also
Okay,
eating
so
and
we're
sleeping.
first. So we're going to go into a bit more into the whole how you're managing being a doctor and being a content creator slash actress slash model slash presenter. Before we get into all that, let's speak to Sophie as well. So what have you been up to during quarantine, Sophie?
Well, basically, I've been doing a lot of mommying. So I've been with the babies a lot and creating content. That's all basically. There's nothing else to do anyway. There's no work or anything like that. So just babysitting and creating content and cutting my hair also.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was going to say
I noticed. Come on. Okay, so normally we have this thing called game time or live your lash, and it's normally towards the end. But I'm switching it up to today because it's you guys. So today we're playing a game called Are You an Up? And I basically told you guys to both come with a pen and a piece of paper or a book. So could you bring it out now, please?
My book is way over there.
We'll give you a second. We'll give you a second.
Thank you. Yes, please. Thank you. Okay. Wow, my pen seems to be in hiatus. This is interesting. I came prepared, even though it looks like I'm not prepared at the moment.
It's a shoot. It's bound to
Okay.
happen.
Okay, I think I'm ready.
Ready?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Let's get it. So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, and it's basically how well do you know me, but I just changed up the name. So when I ask you a question, you answer for the other person, and then they confirm if you're right or wrong.
Okay.
And I'm
Sophie.
taking scores. So let's see who the here is. Question 1. Sorry, I can barely see on my phone right now. Yeah. What was the breakthrough video or movie or appearance? What made them them?
Sophie, I think I know this one.
I know yours too.
It doesn't have to be like a movie, is it?
No, it doesn't have to be. If it wasn't a movie,
Wait.
it doesn't have to be a movie. But if it was,
It doesn't have to be a movie.
everyone knows you're not happy.
Oh. Wait, can you give me a
Are you
second?
ready?
1 second. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Oh. Where is it?
So
We're back.
See, are you able?
if you don't get this one, you're up. Ready?
Yeah.
I hope y'all can see my handwriting. I apologize for whatever you're about to do.
It's muffled. It's a bit
Yes,
muffled.
muffling. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't hear anything. It's a bit muffled.
Oh,
Jemima?
Sophie's not back yet.
I'm here. I'm back.
Oh, she is.
Is she?
Yeah.
You can't see me?
I can't see her. And
No,
I can't hear her.
No, yeah, let everyone go off and come on. Fresh start. So we'll start
All
from
right.
this game, but let's just
Okay.
start real quick.
All
So
right.
everyone
All
sleep and come back on the same thing. See
Oh,
ya.
I think it's loading now. Oh, yeah.
I
No, that's not okay.
I could see and hear everybody fine. Jemima, you can still hear, okay? Okay, we're
I
gonna
can
give them
see
a
you. I
moment.
can hear you. I just couldn't see or hear Sophie.
Yeah, Sophie was there too. It looks like it's just technical glitches today, but it's gonna be fine.
Okay. So let's leave and come back, yeah?
Let's see when they come back how it looks. Hi everybody, I'm Javon. I'm the co-host of Live with Lash, and apparently the connection in the United States is better than the connection in the UK. I'm in Dallas, and we have hosting the show today, Lash. She's in the UK. Hi, Lash. Can you hear it? Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
Yeah, I can.
There you are. That's better.
Awesome.
Jemima.
One
Yeah,
down.
I'm here. I can hear you.
Jemima.
Is Sophie here?
Jemima.
Because I can't see her.
You can't see Lash. Oh, wait, here's Sophie.
I can see her.
Hi.
Okay, now Sophie's here. Oh, she's coming in.
All righty. So, guys who are here watching the show live, again, thank you for being part of our studio audience today. You get to see an inside peek into the making of a TV show. Let's see if we can get the crackling sound done. Do we know where that's coming from?
No, I can hear it as well, but I'll just ignore it first.
Okay, and I should be able to get rid of that in post as
I
well.
don't know.
So we're going to go ahead and go back into it. So Lash, we're going to introduce the game, introduce the question, and then go into the answers, okay? Okay, here we go.
Okay, so-
In 3.
Okay, so the first game today is Are You an Up? And basically, I'll be asking you guys questions about each other, and then whoever knows the best, knows the more about the other person wins. So the first question: what did the other person appear in that led to their breakthrough? It doesn't have to be a movie; it can be anything. You have 10 seconds. No, 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So do I get to like show you what I wrote?
Yes, see the answer.
I can't see what you have there.
Yeah, you can say it.
New money. Okay. Yeah. Can you guess what's about the person?
I'm sure I know. It's a lot your boy.
You want what's yours? I don't think I know the song, but
that's when we first saw how we're like, who is this yellow goddess? Wow.
What did she get yours right? Jemima, did she get yours right?
No, it was MTV Sugar.
Yeah, it was Sugar, yeah.
You think?
I did MTV Sugar before New Money.
Yeah, no, but like
Second question.
know you.
How or where did you both meet?
What?
How or where did you both meet?
Jeez. Wow.
Yo.
I honestly wouldn't have that. I'll cancel because
Does it count if we didn't meet in person?
Time up.
Okay.
So this time we start from Jemima. What's your answer?
Here's what I have. Unilag through Junior. It was through Jay. Remember we met in Unilag. You came to visit Jay. We were shooting something.
Yeah.
And then you came to visit him on set. I think that was the first time we met.
Sophie,
This was long ago. This was like 2014.
Yeah.
You forgot that one.
I didn't write anything. I didn't write anything.
Wow. I wouldn't have that.
Wow.
I wouldn't have that.
Sophie,
Because
wow.
I can't think. Oh my day.
That question.
Wow.
I think that was the first time we met. That was the first time we met.
Wow.
Yes. But what I remember is
Instagram.
Instagram. No, we met in person very briefly.
Before that.
It was Jay and I that were working together. You came to visit him on set. I remember very well. What's that place in Unilag called? Is it Love Garden or something like that?
Yes, Love Garden.
Yes.
You can't hear me?
I can't hear you say.
Jemima, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear everyone.
But she can't hear me. Lash can't hear me.
Javon, could you come finish up this game, please? Let me start on my Wi-Fi.
Sure, no problem. So she's going to reconnect her Wi-Fi, and I'm going to do the next 2 questions. So thank you guys, first of all, for being so cool and for being so patient with us as we get through this. Lash will be back in a moment. So let's go to the next question. What is the other person's biggest achievement in their career? Now, I'm going to give you guys 10 seconds to write it down. Sophie, you have not done well in this game at all so far. But I have faith in you. No. What is their one biggest achievement? And
I don't know which is bigger.
Well, she's had some great achievements. I think I know what her biggest achievement in her career is, but I'm not her friend like you are, Sophie. So I'm going to need for you to get this one right.
Yeah.
So, Jay, I'm going to let you answer first. What is your biggest achievement in your career?
In my career.
Yeah, what is your biggest achievement?
Being nominated for the African Movie Academy Awards, AMA Awards for Best Actress in the Best Actress category. Sophie, you feel this? I can see your face. I can see your face.
I thought that's what you were going to say. Sophie, tell me you got this right.
He absolutely did not.
What did you write? What did you write, Sophie? Let's
Sophie,
see
what
it.
did you write? Locks.
Apparently, Jay has been in this friendship deeper than you have.
No,
that comes very close
mixed,
as well.
Yes, because that's a really big deal. That's a huge deal.
Yeah.
Now, Sophie.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Sophie.
I feel like I failed it as well, but let's see.
No, I think you got it right, Jay. Sophie, what has been the biggest achievement in your career?
You know, I haven't really.
Now, I knew you wanted to say meeting me, but we can't use that as an answer. So I need to know.
I feel like Sophie doesn't. She's not thinking deep enough. Sophie, think deep. Think about it.
I'm going to think about it.
You know, when I mention it, you're going to be like, "Oh, true. That's true." Oh my gosh, you can't think of anything.
You know, it's just nominations I've had, but like I didn't really.
Look at what I have here.
What do you have?
You see, I'm not sure if this is the title, but the movie you shot when you were heavily pregnant with Caliph.
No,
you had just given birth to him. He was like a week or 2 weeks old.
Yes, he was 2 weeks old.
And you went on that set and you killed it while taking care of an infant. God knows I can't do it.
She knows me better than I do.
That's why I said you're not thinking deep.
So Sophie, is that your biggest achievement?
She was the lead character in it. It was an epic film, so she was in the forest most of it.
Village somewhere.
Village. And she did that with a 1 or 2 week old
baby.
Yeah.
Old baby.
You didn't think about
breastfeeding.
And everything in the heat and uncomfortable, sets you had to like.
It looks like she's not really loving the friendship. Can you be my new best friend so you can know all the stuff about me? Okay,
I know.
You have one more chance to redeem yourself, Sophie. Here it goes.
I'm the worst.
What was the other person's most recent project? I know you know this, Sophie. I know you do.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Because we were on it.
No. That's not it.
No hints. No hints.
Wait, hold on. You mean the one dropping or the most recent one that just
the most recent project that you've had?
That not what's coming out.
No.
So Jemima, the one you're thinking is not what it is.
Oh my Lord.
There you go.
Yeah. Can't we just lie, guys?
When we shot it.
It should be good now.
Which one?
We're right now, Lash, asking them what was the other person's most recent project.
Okay.
I'm probably wrong, actually.
Besides the one that you just announced.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah. We're ready. You go first.
Okay. MTV Sugar Stay at Home.
Yeah.
I forgot that I shot that. I honestly forgot I shot it. Oh my God!
What's your answer?
Because that was actually in quarantine.
My mind was on manifestation. I was like, yeah, manifestation.
That's why I said
no, that I shot that one. That is correct. Sophie is absolutely correct.
So what scores now?
I'm sure that I know.
Okay.
No, it's like 4, 3. Sophie, we know it's not 2-1. We know it's not 2-1.
You know what? Javon will count it, and at the end, He'll say the answer. So let's go to the next question.
I know I haven't given you my answer for.
Oh, you said you're wrong. Okay, what's your answer?
You haven't seen my answer yet.
Okay, what's your answer? Assistant madam.
No. Okay, what? Yeah. That's not it. Well, you're close. Yeah. That's pretty close.
Okay.
Okay, next question.
I think that was the last question that we had for. No, I'm sorry. Here it is. My bad.
That's fine. What is the most embarrassing thing about the other person?
That's a very hard question. I can't think of any.
Guess.
Can
Any
I ask that question with another one?
About me.
Yes. I know.
You just help her win.
I can't think of anything for Sophie.
So are you giving that round to her?
She probably owns this round because there's a few embarrassing things about me.
Okay.
One that sticks out so much. My friends literally begged me not to do it.
Sophie, what's that one?
My pen is acting up.
No, just say you're fine.
She cannot dance. Jemima cannot dance to save her life. She cannot. She's horrible. It's embarrassing. We beg her not to.
I'm better now than I was last year. I think. Yeah, I can't dance.
It's a mess.
I cannot dance.
It's a mess.
It's not one of my God-given talents. I do not know how to dance. She's very correct.
To be fair, a lot of my friends say I can't dance, but I feel like I can. So
I feel like I can. I really feel
You
like I
guys
can.
usually feel like you can.
I feel like I can until
they don't think I
I
can.
see a video of myself dancing. Then I know that.
Yeah. Okay,
It
so
didn't go down the way I thought.
So Javon, who won this round? Who won this game?
We still have one more question, Lash. I think Sophie has a chance to come back. We have one more question.
No, I have like 4 points and she has like 1.
Here it is.
You know what, yeah?
I came back.
Is bonus points. Double or nothing.
Bonus point.
Yeah.
All right. Let's
Who
go for
has
it.
the other person is rumored to be dating in the public eye?
What?
Who has the other person been rumored to be dating in the public eye?
This isn't fair. Do you know why? Because we don't know anyone Jemima has dated. So no, that's not allowed.
You would have to do it if it's a rumor or
No,
not.
but there's been rumors though.
Oh, I think someone's pointing. Look. There's someone on the screen. Sophie has a point. No one knows who I've actually dated. So you can't tell if it's a rumor or not because I've never really put any relationship out there. But yeah, there are few you can
on someone who she's dated before if you want.
If I stab you with this in your eyeball.
Double or nothing. Risk it all. Double or nothing.
No. She can have this one. We all know mine.
Wait, you want someone? It's a rumor, so you want someone I actually did not date that they've said I've dated.
Yes. Let's leave
that's
it
easy.
on. Yeah,
But
that's okay.
Jemima, you haven't been rumored to date anyone.
They think I'm dating too many. At some point, they
that's
thought
a
I
lie.
was dating.
That's what I heard that as well. That's why I was thinking you would say that.
Yeah. For
But
you,
you
I
are
know
very
they
lucky.
can't. There's no rumor about. I don't know who it is. They say you're dating.
You're actually very lucky. Nobody even knows your age.
No one knows my age.
Jemima, yeah, no one
They
knows
don't know my
anything
age. No one knows my age.
about
I'll announce my age next year.
Let me just,
Google
that
says
means,
I'm around 30 to 35.
30, yeah.
you know,
I can tell you for free, it's a
based
lie.
on my calculation, you said you announced it next year. So that means you're
Next year.
29.
I'm probably turning 30 next year. I don't know. We'll find out next year.
Okay, fair enough. So I feel like Jemima won this one because Sophie.
I definitely want it. I want
Oh
it.
my god.
For sure.
Okay, let's get into the main stuff now. So we want to talk a bit about how you started in the film industry. I know you've heard this question so many times, but on Live Lash. So let's get to know a bit of how you started. Sophie first.
Yeah.
So, I realized that I wanted to go into acting, and then I decided to go for auditions, and then I went for one where I auditioned for the lead role. Actually, the name of the movie is Silver Spoon, and I got the role. So my first movie, I was actually the lead actor, even though I had never acted anything before then, except commercials, of course. And then I kept going for auditions, and I got another role for the lead again in the second movie, and the rest is history, I tell you.
I can't lie. It sounded a bit too breezy. Like I auditioned and I got it. Is that how it happened?
Look, no, I went, like I said, I went for auditions, and then I went for a particular audition for Silver Spoon,
Yeah.
and I auditioned for that role, and that was where it clicked.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then from then, the next one, even though after the next one I wasn't getting lead roles because
Yeah.
of course we're a lot in the industry now, we youngins.
Yeah.
So I had to audition more, and then I got a couple other roles, and then you know
Mm.
we're still moving up.
Exactly. So the noise you hear sometimes is necessary to get to the yes that you want to get to.
Yeah.
But Jemima, so tell us a bit about how you started.
Yes, I was a fresh graduate. No, saying that almost puts a timeline. No, you still can't get my age from that. Sorry. I was trying to calculate that. I'm going to release some information here. No. So I pretty much started acting when I was in my diploma year at Unilag. Um, Diploma year for me was a bit dull. I wasn't really enjoying it. Unilag is like a hall with about 700 students, one lecturer in front of the class using a mic that only goes like 500 meters. It was useless. I was not really enjoying it. And then I went to, I'm talking about your school, yes, your Unilag. So I wasn't really interested in what was going on there because I wasn't really enjoying it. And then my uncle, who's a presenter, I was at his house in December for Christmas, and he was like, "You talk a lot. You're constantly talking everybody's ears off. So I think you should audition for something in entertainment." I think he pretty much had, I'm not sure. But then he put that thought in my head, and so I went on social media and followed all the production houses, followed Africa Magic, followed I could find. And then I started looking out for auditions, and that's pretty much how it started. I went for auditions and got picked. I auditioned for Africa original films, which is where I started. And exhibition, close audition. And just kept going for auditions and somehow kept picked or getting callbacks. And that's how it started.
Okay, so your story is a bit more like a I wanted it and I went for it and I did what I had to do to get there. So yes, anyone watching now, like that could be your own story as well. If you know what you want, go towards it and fire.
Do you know
But
what? I wouldn't even say I knew what I wanted. I just wanted
yeah,
to try it. I wasn't sure. I
yeah,
couldn't. There was no guarantee that I was going to actually have a career out of that. I was just giving it a shot because it was a suggestion. So if anything, it was my uncle that pushed me more towards that. He mentioned it and it resonated with me enough to push me to go out there and try it.
yeah. Yeah, but the fact that it made sense, like you saw yourself doing it when he had told you, was like it just that was the extra push. But even if you didn't know it, it was someone else lingering at the back of your head. So let's not talk about the challenges that you face. So let's talk about like the top two challenges that you face or probably still facing anyway. So this time we'll start with Jemima.
I wanted to hear Sophie's own, so I can use it as expo. Two challenges. One challenge I would say is very peculiar to me, or was peculiar to me then, was combining school with shoots. It was really hard to keep up. I had to turn down a lot of shoots because it didn't work with my attendance at school. I went to the College of Medicine, and you need 75% attendance to take any test or exam in that school. And it was hard to get that while also trying to be on set for a week or 2 weeks at a stretch. So that was a huge challenge for me. Another one now is COVID. COVID-19 is a challenge right now.
Yeah.
A lot of shoots I was supposed to have done have been postponed indefinitely. Some are just on pause. Some we've had to move to another date that we've had to move again. So COVID is a big obstacle right now. It's a challenge we're facing. I think the entire industry, well, we will find a way to work around it.
Yeah, 100%. But actually, let's actually get into that now before we get to Sophie. So let's speak a bit about how you are managing, because it seems like you're always multitasking. So beforehand, it was about school and content creation or like the entertainment industry, but now it's like being a doctor. You're fully a doctor now, right?
Yeah, physiotherapist. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. But yeah, you're fully a doctor now, and then you're still doing your entertainment stuff. So how are you actually finding the balance?
I just schedule different things on different days now. And whenever I know that I have to do more than one thing on one day, I prepare my mind for it. I
Yeah.
prepare my mind that it's going to be a long day. Um, there's no exact answer to how I'm able to do it. I'm just very lucky. That's what I'll say. And I'm very hyper. I have a lot of energy. So I feel like when I swing into action until I mentally switch off, I just run on autopilot all day. So it's like wake up, go to the hospital, see my patients, close, come back home, beat my face, shoot content, have a bath, and go to bed. Like I'm a planner. I need to plan my day. So when I plan it in my head, it's like a to-do list. I just tick in my head and just go with the flow until I know that it's done for the day and I'm passing out into my bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think combining school and work was like practice. It was what prepared me for now, and I'd say it's a bit easier now than when I was a student. I
Mhm.
think
Okay.
I'm not.
You've gotten a hang of it, so I can see how it get easier now.
Yes, I
Okay.
think I have more of a balance now.
Okay, so let's just quickly now go to Sophie. What has been your two main challenges in the entertainment industry?
Well, COVID, of course. COVID. Um, and then there's managing babies while working. That is quite a challenge. And then another one is having to convince people not to stereotype me because I'm half caste and I can actually play different characters. Um, is sometimes I don't get jobs because oh she's light skinned, oh she's half caste, oh she can't fit the role, she looks too foreign.
Yeah.
That's one. So yeah, those two basically are challenges for me.
Yeah, the main one for me that stood out with your two challenges are the whole stereotype thing. Like
Yeah.
you actually get turned down because you're light skinned.
Yeah. Because of my hair and my
Yeah.
face, I don't look Nigerian enough,
Yeah.
you know.
The people
Yeah.
try to discredit you.
What?
The people try to discredit your talent as well.
Yes, of course. Then it's all the same. Oh, because she's light skinned, they gave her the role. Oh, because she's half caste, they gave her the role. So they
But how do
completely take away from the acting
you
itself.
so how do you deal
Yeah.
with it? Have you been confident in yourself if you have other people doing like because you last forget it?
I I'm pretty good at I shut things out.
Mm.
I don't let that get to me. I know what I want and I go for it. The only way to prove to them that I can do it is to show them. So I do my best to put my best work out.
Yeah.
And that's yeah.
I think one other thing that comes with the whole stereotype thing is you being not stereotype, but it's in the same family. You being constantly called Biscuit's ex-girlfriend, quote unquote, every time.
Mhm. Mhm.
Do you think people have stopped that now, or is that a thing people still do? I feel
They
like
still they do it every week. I get comments of Whiskey's ex, DMs of Whiskey's ex every week. I can tell you for a fact I got that in my comments 3 days ago. I delete it when I see it. And if I don't and it stays, that's fine. But like I still get it all the time. But I'm over it. I don't feel any type of way. For the most of it, I laugh when I see it because I'm like,
yeah.
you're ridiculous. It's crazy. So
At least now you've made a name for yourself. Her name is
Yes, now I've made a way for myself.
her name
I've
is
made my own name.
get it right.
Get it
Get
right.
Right. But yeah, back to Jemima now, actually. You're a celebrity, let me know, like you won't say you're not, but you are. But at work here, do you have people who come like, oh my god, you are that come to get treatment, but then they see you as Jemima the actress and not Jemima the
do,
doctor?
do you shock your patients?
It happens sometimes, but not every time. But the demographic I treat in the hospital, it's a very different demographic from people that follow me on social media or
Um,
know films that I shoot. I mean, most of my patients, Luth is emotional axis. I'm treating the absolute grassroots, people who probably have never heard of or new money or any of the things that I've done. So it's maybe when they have like, mostly it's their children that react to me when they come visit their parents in the hospital or stuff like that. But it happens once in a while. I have patients that are like, oh my god, is that Jemima? In short, I was treating someone last week. She didn't recognize me because I had my mask on and face
yeah,
shield. And when I took off the face shield, because that thing, it I feel like I'm suffocating sometimes. So I took
yeah,
off the face shield and she was like, wait, what? You're the one that has been treating me the entire time. I'm like, yes, it's literally on my scrub, Jemima Osunde. And it was a fun moment, but I switch right back to, focus on what I'm doing to pretty much not allow that drag on too much and distract us from what we're
yeah.
here for.
Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound bad. I was saying that the people that are like, oh, she's an actress, can she actually do this? But thankfully, you're actually a very lucky person. Thankfully, the glory of God is around you.
But very
But
much around every day, anywhere from
every
fashion.
day, just there.
Ask. I wish I could put my makeup artist on. She's shy. She won't come on. The first song I
Oh,
played, no weapon fashion against me shall prosper.
oh, amen. So
Oh
let's
God.
speak more now about standing out in the industry. This is the last question about the industry now. Like it is a very concentrated industry. There's a lot of people trying to get in. So what is your one tip to give to people who are trying to get in the field as well for them to stand out? Your mama already looks like she's like, oh shit, where do I start? So I'm going to start with Sophie this time. Sophie,
Sophie,
You know what? I feel when just be the best to be different. As much as you would want to be yourself, just be different and put everything into your work. I'm telling you,
yeah,
content creation is not a joke. You can't be mediocre. You can't say, oh, my work will fight for me. Your work isn't fighting for you. You actually need to put everything into your work when you're trying to put it out there. I feel like when you do that and people see that, that's definitely a way to stand out. It's not just about being glamorous on social media and none of that. It's actually showing that this is what you do,
yeah.
you know. Because these days it's all about what bag you're carrying and shoes and the glam of it, but bring yourself outside that.
yeah.
Yeah.
To be different, you need to identify what makes you
You
different.
need to, yes,
And
yes,
then see your
yes.
what
In every
good.
you do, try to be related.
Yeah,
Understand, know your demographic. It would be ridiculous for me to be showing off a Mercedes on my Instagram or
yeah,
designer bag. I know the audience. I know what appeals to them. I know what they can relate with. People relate more with me putting up videos about my car getting flooded because I drove in Lagos, rain, than when I post hair worth
yeah,
200K. Because what is the average Nigerian facing every day that they can relate with?
yeah,
And people connect with you even more when they see you as someone that, oh, she's actually going through things that happen to me. Oh, that happened to me too. Oh,
yeah.
you have that as well. It's better when people can relate with what you're putting out there. So in as much as you want to create a niche for yourself, I'd say do your best to still be as relatable as possible.
100%, 100%. I actually really
Be
like.
realistic.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes. Yes, that's the word.
yeah. So yeah, there you have it, guys. So let's speak like 2, 3 questions. Because we're running a bit over time now. 2 questions about the modeling industry in Nigeria. What is the one stereotype that you want to end in about the modeling industry in Nigeria? Because there's a lot of stereotypes there. So we'll start with Jemima this time. Yeah, you can't, there's no dubbing here.
One thing I love is that every model, presenter, any woman in the entertainment industry has a sponsor or is not working and earning money that she's spending. They always need to have that backstory of some sponsor somewhere or godfather somewhere or sugar daddy somewhere or rich boyfriend somewhere that's sponsoring her life. I would like for people to normalize the narrative of a woman working hard enough to take care of herself, because that's what I'm doing. I'm putting it out there. If you know any man that can come out and say, I'm sponsoring Jemima's life, please, by all means, come out and say it. I want to actually hear you say it, because I'm tired of that narrative of people trying to water down your hard work and your successes by believing that it's ultimately up to someone somewhere because you're a fine girl.
Yeah.
No, I hate that narrative so much. And I know a lot of people that it affects on a deeper level. It might not necessarily affect Sophie and I because we don't really care. But there are people it gets to. And I hate seeing hardworking girls deal with unnecessary drama, because that's just what people have chosen to believe. It's backward, if you ask me. We're in 2020.
Sophie's been meaning to
Jemima has said it all. No. She has said it all. That is all of it. Jemima just gave to us. All of it. I can say no more. Say no more.
Okay, so here now, they told you already. But since Sophie got away from answering that question, this question is for you, Sophie. What is the normal requirement for the modeling industry in Nigeria?
Are there any? What is that?
Thunder.
I don't. Well, these days the requirements are you need to be light skinned and pretty. Apparently, that's what Apparently, you need to be light skinned and pretty. These are the requirements, because normally it should be your talent. It should be your talent, and maybe send in your monologues. Let's go through that and all of that. But instead, you hear things like, "Oh, is she fine? Is she light skinned? Does she look nice?" So now the major requirement is you have to be pretty. So hopefully that changes.
Yeah. But do you at least think, because it used to be terrible then, do you at least think it's better now? Because I see a lot of dark skin and like,
No, it's a lot better now. No, it's so much more better now, because even aside from the actual movie platforms, like you have Instagram, where people can literally see what you're capable of. So it will be insane for people to ignore you. So it's definitely different. It's definitely different from before. Before it was mostly based on who you knew and all of that. And but now it's different. We have a wider platform. So
at least we're getting there slow and steady. Don't happen overnight. Well, yeah. The second game now is impersonation. You're both very talented women, very talented actresses. So let's have a bit of a function here. So I'll be calling up names, and then you just wait quick, 3-5 seconds impersonation. And whilst the audience is voting, we'll then play the actual person for them to use to judge. Yes. So it's not going to be easy. What is it? So the first one is fouls. Fouls about that. So let's start. Let's start with Jemima this time.
Sweet boy. Such ans. He's always feeling it. That's foul.
Okay. Sophie.
I just want to tell you that you see this sweet boy. I mean, have you seen something like this before? Have you? Just check it out. Check sweet daddy. Check me out.
Okay, do you know what? Now that we've seen that already, guys, get voting. Jemima was the first person, Sophie the second person. But let's see who they were trying to impersonate.
Or Inspector Sir, if you so choose.
I'm sorry, Inspector Sir. Your PA said that you want to conduct interview concerning what exactly?
Interview. You think this is still a laughing matter? You think this is a small issue?
This girl is stressing me out with this her video. It wasn't supposed to be this long. Thank you, Jerry. Let's see. Oh,
Okay. So
did I make my...
So I think Sophie won that one. So we'll just have a few more and then
Just wait.
the second one is Brother Shaggy. Let's go straight to Brother Shaggy.
Organizer of this event. You don't need to say I'm the organizer. I'll just say I'm the organ.
Okay, we have a lot of technical issues today, so let's just end it now. Thank you so much, Jemima and Sophie, for being on live with us today.
Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm so sorry.
That's fine.
I'm just waiting. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. We have a lot of technical issues today, but I feel like the point of today's show, I get to know you guys, has already happened. So let's just end it today. Jemima, just say a quick thank you to everyone for watching, and we're out.
All right.